Hey, viewer, how are you doing? Fine, I hope. I am honestly not so much right now. You see, uh, I finished the game, and during the credit sequence, my computer just gave up and crashed. And so I lost all the footage until then. And then it took some time to get get it running properly again. But luckily, much like uh, other games, after the game ends, it throws you back before the final mission, in this case the final quest, and not in a post-game state where you can't do all you have to do left is just wander around, explore, maybe do side quests that you missed. So I hope that this time it actually goes better than that, and by better than that I mean not crash. That being said, I am sorry to say that I will not be focusing so much on the story this time around. And try to
whatever you want to call it.
It's
called Hades.
Speed things up
and
a
it doesn't want
bit.
Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will
Also, because I've already seen it, don't expect reactions.
More than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but
also I think I'll most likely either be completely silent for a lot of the talking part because I have no reason. I already reacted to them, unfortunately, or just talk over it like I am right now because I honestly.
There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Because of the same reason I already seen this. I am sorry. That crash really killed my mood. So
I was confused.
For the sake because of the channel and for you viewer, I'm playing this again.
Even a king can learn his lesson.
But with a very different feeling inside me.
It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Still, this is good in one way, and that is I know what is a waste of time, what is not, where people are, whether I did everything that I could up to a certain point or not.
And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Okay, hey Marad.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came from Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay, so there's actually nothing more for us to do. I did everything that I could up to this point. And oddly enough, Olin, oh, right here. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm not going to read these because I already did it once. But I am going to, you know, open them and give you some time to, you know, pause and read. So there you go. Pause and read. Actually, I have all of them fixed already. So was this? No, I think I got this one after I left, so that one's already done. And then here, Halloween. Give it a read. I know this is not the best way to do this, but in a way it's the fastest that I can think of. There. So because this is actually after finishing the game once, I don't actually need to wait for those files to be repaired. I can just,
I have a matter of grace
like, just like I did, I can just read all of them in one go. No, wait, that's Olin's place. Out of the way. Also, I know that there was an audio file there, but I don't think I need to listen to that one. So let's take this elevator. Whoa, wrong button. Holy Christ, I could kill myself in that. Alright, so wait for the elevator. And I forgot to mention, I have the Shield Weaver. That's the secret outfit that I needed the power cells for. And it's really good for battles if your playstyle is reckless, which is mine. So I'll be using this for the finals, this final quest, because it'll help me not die so fast. So my objective says just rest before the final battle. The other time I did this, it showed me optional stuff like checking the ridge and the spire. Hopefully I'll get the cutscenes. Alright, not cutscenes, but the unique dialogue for each character. I hope that happens and I didn't just lose that forever. But like, regardless, let's check with everyone, right? Okay, so here we go. Hey, Tab.
This place
No, I don't.
really couldn't be more different.
Okay, so here in the region you have Tab. We have Vanasha.
I only fight when I have to, but by the time I have to, I usually want to.
We have
The
Othid.
sun is my armor. This other armor I wear is a safeguard.
We have Nakoa.
Like you said, we'll stop Helix cold. Together.
Can't fault my prisoners.
Geneva.
All those dawn drills have served them well.
And because I did not accept his duel, Neil.
Killed anyone lately you'd like to talk about?
And then on this side we have Petra.
You know that I appreciate your help, Petra.
Oh,
This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
cool. So there was a dialogue that I missed. And I can't talk to her again. So let's take the storm cannon. Let's just fire it a little bit.
It hits nice and wide.
There.
No need to aim it like a bow.
Can I talk to you now? No. Okay. Well, I got something. And here we have
Father understood that I
Elida.
couldn't just stand by in my garden.
Tab and Elida aren't actually going to fight. They're just here to provide support. Like for herbs and resources and stuff like that.
Just a few more hours and I can get a drink.
Oh, here. Okay. Without the quest icon, it's kind of hard to find a path here. And yeah, I got everyone that could be here. Which is how I know that there's nothing left for me to do, like nothing extra.
From their
We have a
metal
Lookie.
bones, I'll make my armor and my song.
From the Banuk village. We have... Get in there. I think there are walls that I can climb. But whatever, I'm running. We have Talana from the Hunter's Lodge.
When you need me, I'll follow your lead.
And here in the spire we have wait, here we have Eren and the Vanguard.
What kind of machines have they got?
Big, ugly ones. From the ancients. Ugly and ancient? Like your mother?
Worse, like your wife.
That's enough. This is what I have to deal with.
Then we have Varro.
Your friend, the Vanguard, keeps looking over.
Over here, almost hidden, is Naman.
The Ataru have a proverb. Green grows from the ashes of a forest blaze.
Still snapping his animation. And lastly, here we have Sona.
The Carja do not impress me. The build so tall is to invite the fate of the ancients.
Alright, that's everyone. So let's go back here. No. Alright, so I made this mistake before, and luckily I remembered in time. But this time let's actually go here. And this is something I forgot to do. The first time I finished, the other time. But let's check on Roth's grave. See what Aloy has to say. It might be different from what actually would have been if I did it the right timing, but hopefully I will get the dialogue. Seriously hope the computer doesn't crash again. Where?
So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rost. There's nothing
Over
fun
here. Here we go. Rost's grave.
Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in.
Yeah, Silence, you stay out of this one.
Hi, Rost. A lot has happened. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth, and Gaia, and for you.
Go on.
I've got what I need to destroy Hades. The Master Override. Now all I have to do is drive it into Hades' skull, so no problem there.
Skull.
The final battle will be fought at Meridian. Hades will come for the Spire, and I'll be ready. I found out how Elizabeth died. She sacrificed herself, as you might expect. Said something about going home. I wonder where that was for her. If I ever find out, I'd like to go there.
I hope this doesn't get
See it
into
myself.
post-game
Assuming I
territory.
actually survived the battle at Meridian, of course. Which, let's face it, is, well, who knows? I won't be fighting alone when the battle comes. I warned Avad, the Karja Sun King. I wonder what you'd make of him. Anyway, he pledged support. And Erend, he's gonna defend the Spire with a detachment of Vanguard. That's not all. A group of Nora made the journey. Seekers. All the way to Meridian. Varl, Sona, Teb, others. A whole little war party. Imagine. The Nora fighting for something beyond the sacred land. For a purpose greater than themselves. Well, I'll try to come back if I can, but I guess this might be it. Thank you, Rost. Thank you for everything.
All right. Bye, Rost. Okay, let me just do another check.
I should be going. I'll try to come back soon.
Okay. Off we go then. So yeah, that wasn't a lot, but I'm glad to have done it this time. Oops. Let me try to do something here. Maybe this was the cause of the crash, so hopefully it doesn't actually fuck up more than help. It will make it slightly harder to see maybe, but at least, well, I hope that helps. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Climbing up on top of machines is one thing.
Let's go to Olin's place and the hell marker. Oh, right. Let me also remove this marker. Right. Let's see. Yeah. Start with this. Rest. No way back. Whoa, lighting change.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost?
So here, it was at this moment that I went, oh damn it, I forgot about Rost.
Silence?
I went around talking to all the other characters, and I forgot to go to Rost's grave. So at this point I was like, oh shit, I might actually reload the save if it doesn't let me go to the Rost's grave.
There are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
But then I decided against reloading the save, hoping that if I did it after the game, after the credits, you know that, and it would give me all of the possible lines. And actually, in the end, it didn't really matter. So here we are, final battle. The start of the final battle.
Forces for the long march to the city gates.
And it's not with smoke.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Also, don't expect a lot of focus usage, because there will be only one time, one battle that I'll be using focus. The others are not really all that required. So I don't know if I
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns!
if there was enough time to read the description on the Shield Weaver. No, wait, there wasn't because it didn't change the equipment. The Shield Weaver actually gives me armor, and if that armor runs out, it'll take some time to recharge, but it does recharge. So if I can survive long enough, I have a lot more HP than normally. Man, Helios is a badass. He did that with his bare hands.
Send reinforcements.
No.
And if I
Cut you down.
Not this time.
if I manage to really not take damage after the armor runs out, I have essentially infinite HP. Alright, that's one that I don't need to worry about. Please don't hit the barrel. I need that for fighting Helios. I think I hit a barrel. Who's done this?
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Please tell me you're dying. There we go.
It's giving way.
Alright, so Helios is the last one here. Oh. Oh, okay, so I reached the point where the bridge is starting to fall. So let me switch to this. Run.
You came from nothing.
Oh, he's going to attack me. Alright, so turn around. Okay, not now. Oh, come on, dude, attack me then.
You will die on nothing.
Man, I have an armor. Oh no. Oh, come on.
A savage cannot
Bam.
understand destiny.
Yeah, taking armor damage. Quick question, what happens if I do this? Nothing.
Fate was set.
Ow.
He's too dangerous and close.
No, I lost my armor. Ow.
Die beneath the sun.
Whoa. Can I get an explosion kill? Yes.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be.
This was meant to be, Helios. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Whoa! Holy shit, that was fast. So I chose. I don't have time for this, and yeah, it does make the cutscene be his death be way faster. But I'm not gonna loot you guys. This is just a way to die. But yeah, there's no way to not kill him. Still, I'm surprised at how fast Aloy stabbed him and just, you know.
Where do you
Drop it, drop it. Come on, let's go. So I was surprised at how fast Aloy just stabbed him. Like, it was so fast, so clean. So in this part, I just use this cannon to kill machines. And even though Aloy is going to be saying a lot of times to, you know, go to another platform, drop the gun, I am not going to do that because I have the Shield Weaver. There. Come on. One more. Next. Next. There. Come on.
It's taking a shot at me.
Sure is. Come on. Don't interrupt me. So the other time I was also worried whether or not your you know, teammates can die, but I think they can't. So not worried about them. Got aim better. There are enemies coming from our right. I can see that. But I just want to take out this Deathbringer first. There you go. Ow. There. There. Damn it. Fuck you, long legs. I'm fine. No way, I know that they're still coming from somewhere. I don't remember where. I think it's here. But I will stop charging because it makes noise. Come on. Come on.
Raise arms again. West.
There you go. There. Bam. Fuck you. I can't believe I missed. I'm fine. Super fine. Jesus. Oh, there's a Bellow back there. Yeah, I should actually... God damn it. Okay, now the Glinthawks appeared, and I missed a shot. Oh, okay. No, you're not. And there's one more over there. Also, there's a Stormbird coming at some point. Oh, hey, there's another Deathbringer there. Corruptor! Sup, dude? Oh, come on. Oh, there's one right next to me. There's the Stormbird. Fuck off. I feel like the Deathbringer is not here to do damage, but interrupt me more than anything. Oh god, Jesus, where's the cannon? I know it is, but there's a freaking bird, huge ass bird flying, and I need to get rid of it. There we go. That should be it. Right, yes. Okay. Out to the Deathbringer again. I'm taking way more damage than I was the first time. Somehow. Fuck you! There we go. Oh, right, yeah, but we don't actually win. And yeah, that's Hades, so yeah, just shove your spear into that skull.
Aloy! 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 My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Okay, so now let's heal up, set up a couple arrows, and rush. Now there will be a couple machines here, and normally they would block my way. Stop and wait. So last time this happened, I was distracted by these supply crates, so that didn't actually hit me if it was supposed to hit me. And then now, where's the machine?
This is where I belong, Aloy.
What?
But the spire calls for you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face the truth.
Sure.
Shadow demons.
As soon as... Fuck off. There. So they are like Neo and the other fighters are here to help me rush to the spire, but honestly I can just kill the thing by like it can help. And then there's another one over here, there. shit.
Let's do this.
I know this is unnecessary, but
Challenge. My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
there we go. So I did not need to do that, since, you know, we had a support there, but whatever. And now
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
so at this point I wonder if I took a little too long because I fought those machines, or if this was scripted. And I think it is scripted. Like, you reach that point regardless of whether or not you stop to fight the machines, and this cutscene happens. Of Hades waking up, Deathbringers all around, and people just being confused and not using their brains to, you know, get some distance between the machine and them. And here we get to see a little bit of the biomass converter acting. Luckily, it shows the leaves and not the humans. Up we go. Oh, okay, now I see where I can climb.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Go up. Up. I don't know if this is faster.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Go, 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 go. Run, run, run. And down here we have...
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
You're not actually looking at your thrush.
Last chance.
So for some reason Sona isn't there, and actually Aloy, you will need their help, because you're not actually fighting Hades, because, you know, Hades is not much of a fight because it's a ball. It's that little sphere. But you will need help fighting.
To contrary, calculations are precise.
Whoops, I said that a little too soon.
Has been accounted for.
But you did not account on whether the entity can succeed or not. So yeah, you will need help fighting this Deathbringer. Which, by the way, is the final boss. So let me try something out here. I'm going to take those hits. Where is my ride? It's nowhere to be seen actually. Let me try this out. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I got the turret out. That's another turret down. Can I? Okay, so that was weird. It flashed to change the model. I am missing. Damn it. Oh, I think that's destroyed. It just didn't fall. Are you serious? I'm missing? There we go. And I think that's all the actual things I can remove, all the components I can remove. So let me just get over here, and Hades is sending signals. This is doing shit damage, honestly. I was about to dodge. Right through Varl. Come on. Oh, maybe I need to overheat it. And let's make some more fire bombs. Oops. I'm probably performing worse than before. Wait, I have a timer? I didn't notice the timer there before. Damn it. So yeah, overheat.
Watch it, Aloy! More machines!
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Get. Come on. That thing was in range.
Prioritize entity.
Machine trying to blindside you! Got it!
Get down.
We're running out of time.
We've taken out the corrupted.
Put down the last corrupted.
Ah, damn it again. Overheat. Damn it. I wish I could take out those freaking missile launchers. 10 damage. More reinforcements.
The hunt's not done yet. More machines. Take them out first.
Where? Come on. At least the corruptor. There we go. Oh, come on, stop attacking just as I am attacking you. Where is it? Overheat! Overheat!
Time enough to beat the machines back.
More reinforcements. Overheat.
My way's clear.
There you go.
Finish it, Aloy.
Also, by the way, Hades is just here. So why couldn't I do this during the fight? Let's purge Hades. So I have no idea where this is happening. At first I thought that was going to be Gaia, but it's actually Elizabeth.
To activate stake name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
And yeah, for a second there I was worried that maybe Aloy would, you know, die from the short circuit. But no, she was fine. And for some reason the Deathbringers didn't do anything. I guess the timer was you had that long to defeat the Deathbringer and purge Hades before the other Deathbringers just decided to shoot their guns. Like, they had a 10-minute startup time, which is really bad. Still, that's probably because they were asleep for so long. Like, they needed to update their software. And yeah, here we don't see Sona or Talana, just Erend and Varl. We did it! But for some reason no one feels like saying anything. And yeah, for some reason, Avad decides to hurt the guard and not Marad. Like, his counselor, right? Yeah, problem solved. No corrupted machines anymore. And theoretically, the machines will now go back to being peaceful. That was already restored.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that.
So this is why I didn't listen to
I?
the
You were telling
audio file.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home.
Freaking little genius.
So she called the fire department, and after she
So
took me out
bad.
to the lawn and
So the first time I saw this, I didn't really,
in the pine tree.
I couldn't really read what it said. But it's
sure.
so bad.
Remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her
Nah, I
hands
don't know.
and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth.
And there's Elizabeth.
Being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
Or someone to have a child with, I
If you had
think.
had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious.
So yeah, the focus is amazing. Look at
Willful,
this.
Unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
So yeah, this is nice and all that Aloy turned out to be like kind of like what Elizabeth wished for her
Anyway,
daughter.
that's all I've got for now, Gaia.
But it all breaks when
Pleasant sleep.
you remember that Aloy is actually a clone of Elizabeth. And I mentioned before, but that pattern of flowers around Elizabeth is the same pattern as a metal flower. So maybe it's the technology of the armor and all that. Hey, look, those items. Those shouldn't be there. Interesting. So this is during our natural location. I'm going to skip this if I can, because you don't want to risk lose. I just want to finish this, and I don't know if the computer will feel like crashing again. I hope not. But just to finish. Unfortunately, Aloy is not Elizabeth's child, but a clone that Gaia created against Elizabeth's actual wishes, which, as bad as it sounds, it was actually a good idea in the end. And I'm sorry, people in the credits, this is really rude, but I'm going to skip this. Oh, we skipped the whole credits. The credits was that sequence there going through the cauldron with the names, and then followed by the standard credits of just names rolling up. I mentioned this before in the lost footage. but I know how rude it is to skip the credits or not really pay attention to it because of all the hard work that goes into making a game. But I am sorry. I just want to make sure that I get this footage this time.
Still so much to discuss.
So yeah.
So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Freaking huge ass machine. So, sequel? I don't know if this connects to Frozen Wild, but I guess not. But yeah, so that was the end. So we get closure, a little bit of closure for Silence. And he will keep going, and honestly, he, let's say, he didn't learn shit, right? Still going to go on this partnership of Hades, but maybe he learned a little bit and is going to be in control this time and not give Hades anything that he can use against Silence. But yeah, that was the end of the main story. So now we're just going to go off to Frozen Wilds.